mentioned Fodder Beet. Any shortage of seed, or you're okay there?
Look, seed supplies are coming in. I think the main issue that we face is obviously we've got to make sure that there's no more velvetleaf comes into the country. So that's meant that MPI have put in place a pretty rigorous testing process. So when at the point of entry, biosecurity have taken care of basically testing every seed lot and making sure that seed coming in is clear. So that's a process that's going to slow things down, Rob. I mean, it's not like it used to be in terms of they have to take samples, send seed away to the official laboratories, get it tested, analysed, and then they'll think about releasing the shipment. So it's I think for farmers, because there is quite a lot of seed that's coming fresh from the European harvest that has just been, the time frame of availability is condensed even more than what it was in the past. So farmers need to be planning, and they need to be making sure that if they're wanting to plant fodder beet, that they get their order into their retailers as soon as possible. So at least they know where they stand. As to whether there'll be a shortage or not, I think it largely will depend on how MPI handle the process, because we've got to have the stuff in the ground by sort of end of November, early December. So it's just that handling the overall biosecurity logistics, really.
Has the industry, as in the growers, got on top with this velvet leaf?
Well, it's been obviously MPI working with federated farmers, working with individual farmers. There's been a lot of meetings around the country, around the affected areas. It's not something that's going to go away. We've got it here now. It's a matter of monitoring and a matter of all the paddocks and farms have been identified, and obviously stock movements on those properties have been contained. So it's going to be a process of really monitoring and making sure that we don't allow this blooming weed to sort of expand further. Really.
Some very serious rogue.
Oh, sure, yes. So, and I mean, if it gets into the broadacre arable cropping zone in mid-Canterbury, for example, I mean, in a broad scale, it will have some devastating consequences.